out of San Antonio, Texas, another Lone Star State driver. Now she finishes a little further back, start a little further forward. Driver's looking good. 18 strong, time to go racing, and we are green, green, green. And a good start here for Jefferson. You guarantee that Giaffoni's going to want a clean run here, although by taking the green, we now have ourselves a new champion. Giaffoni, the champion of USF Juniors, by taking the green flag. Coming through turn number 11, leading onto the long back straightaway. Yellow flag on the side of the track, and we have a full course yellow. We went green, but a driver did not make it back around. I think that may be Joey Brienza, potentially. Racetrack, I'm not quite sure who that is at that point. We'll try to figure out who it is. But somebody slowed on track. I'm seeing full course yellow. So indeed, my live timing here not working. So we'll see what we can do to get that updated so I can exactly see what's going on. Bianca Bustamante, potentially with an issue. That'll be mechanical, something on the back part of the racetrack on the back straightaway. And that would have been on the opening lap. Obviously, we were just rolling around, so something on the pace lap, rather. Pace lap has set her back, so an issue there. Bustamante, tough for the young lady out of the Philippines who has starred in the F1 Academy Series and was a part of our action here last year. Ideally, she'll be able to get that thing refired, but at this point, an issue for Bustamante brings them to a crawl. So this will be lap number 1 going in the books. We did get started, so we are underway. Getting some word that potentially a couple of cars may have made contact coming out of pit lane as they were pulling out of pit lane, and that potentially could have been the damage that in the next level of the USF Pro Championships to work his way back. Here's a replay there of the contact coming through the corner as Jeffers got himself in there. Let's have a look at that again. Young drivers here in USF Juniors for this year, for 2023, our second year for the USF Juniors program. And again, talk a little bit about the drivers from different countries. A number of drivers from Brazil, and Lucas Facuri, Nicholas Giaffoni, and Eric Schouten. Bianca Bustamante here this weekend from the Philippines. And again, a number of drivers throughout the U.S. Aiden Ingrata from Canada running at Road America. We'll see him in Juniors next year. Discount Tire being part of our program this year. They are the official tire retailer of the USF Pro Championship, presented by Cooper Tires. At Discount Tire, we know your time is valuable. Get a 30% shorter average wait time when you buy and book online. RD cars, maybe one of the Jay Howard cars. Not quite sure who came into the pits. Let's have a look here. Looks like it was Max Taylor in the 33. Unsure why Taylor coming to pit lane, but indeed he has, and that's a really big thing for the championship battle as well. Because remember, he was in a bit of a fight with his teammate Ethan Barker. Here we go, look at this. Side by side, coming down the hill, the lead back from Giaffoni, and he jets out of turn number 6 as well, over to 7. So Jeffers into the lead. Giaffoni now having to battle it out here with Jimmy Lockhart. Lockhart, who won the race earlier today, race number 2, qualified a little more poorly, followed back in 6th. Talked to me after the session, had some gearbox issues, but the car is good. He was 70-plus races running in one of the top 10 in race number 1 yesterday afternoon. Driver in front of him spun going into turn 19, rolled back into him as he tried to make evasive maneuvers around the outside. So he gets collected and would have brought home it. All right, the juniors are going to lay it all out here on the final race of the season. Why not? Let's do it. Lap Jeffers. I would say you own the apex, you own the exit, but he totally used it up on the exit there and allowed Lockhart to come back into second once again. Jack Jeffers, who had Giaffoni get by him in race number 2, tried to come back on the inside of turn 13, but over speed. Can he hold on to it? Gets it turned very quickly. Again, side by side, he and Lockhart. Lockhart going to have to give this one up. This is going to hurt Giaffoni, but he'll try to limp it home. The wing just kind of askew a little bit, but this is huge, huge for Quinn Armstrong. For second, these two drivers battling it out for runner-up in the championship to see who gets P2 when we get to the banquet next Monday evening in Portland, Oregon. Out of the final couple of corners, here they come. And Jeffers tried to hold him off. It'll be a drag race to the line, but that doesn't matter because it's back-to-back jacks for VRD Racing. 2 wins in a row for Lockhart here to cap off the season, and a sweep of the day for VRD. Nikita Johnson winning in USF Pro 2000, and Lockhart goes back-to-back jacks.